Otep, Otep, good morning. Bon soleil, buenos dias, bonjour, ahola to everyone worldwide. Bon soleil to our mother Gaia, the earth vibration, the sweet water, as you can hear in the background. Love and light to you, our mother, that provide everything for us. We're giving you thank you, love and light to you, appreciation to you, kindness, peace in your body, peace on earth. Today is Saturday, the energy of Dator, the energy of Saturn, the energy of a high power dimension, and our spiritual realm, also in our physical realm. I'm giving thank you to our universe. I'm giving thank you to the unseen realm. Thank you to our planet worldwide. This is gonna be a special video comparing to all of my video. If you guys hear in the background, I usually go to the Scalzi Park by the Mill River water, sweet water, or the Gaia, to communicate with her energy, with her vibration, to do my video. So, as everybody know, it is spring going to summer in Stamford, Connecticut. Everybody get up early to do the routine work. They go, some of them are exercise, some of them are running, some of them has activities, sport. I went 4 different places this morning to find a quiet place to do the video, but I didn't have any much quiet area because everybody driving these days, everybody has cars, nobody walk anymore. So I said my plan was to do the video by the water, because the video is a complaint, a formal complaint to Mother Gaia for what's going on in Haiti, Boya, Kiskeya. So that was the plan for this morning. But the area by Mill River Park, I used to do my video, and it seems to be there is some activity all week that's going on, some fan coming to play in the area. So I went kind of early this morning, but sadly the music already start playing, so I don't have no peace at all to do the video and in the Mill River Park. So I walk like miles and miles away. I end up in an area where it's still by the water. It's still it's called like a Scalzi Park, but there is a road behind me. As you can hear the background, the noise. I don't have much choice. Even if I'm hiding in a little spot right now, I still can hear the noise in the background. But I'm not gonna leave the video. I'm going to do the video. The video is for Haiti, or ancestors, spiritual land, or Puelian, or Lemurian, or Star Sea Sisters land, or Tainos, or Arawak indigenous ancestors. that was resigned in that land before the colonizer came and murdering them by millions, murdering them by thousands of thousands. But not all of them were destroyed. Some of them are a bloodline, because some of them was married. We don't say married. Some of them was having children with a bloodline. Some of them were the bloodline parents, great grandparents during the 18th, 17th, 16th century. And I'm a part of the bloodline of indigenous Tainos and Haiti, Boya, Quisqueya. I'm doing that video. I'm making that formal complaint to our mother Gaia. As you can hear, she's talking in the background. You can hear the sounds, how calm she is by smoothly the water going down the ground, the sweet water. It is for the crisis that's going on in Haiti. In Haiti, after we lost our found father, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Sorry guys. Jean-Jacques Dessalines also our ancient ancestors or bloodline parents since the 16, 14, even the 13th century. But the people we can remember due to history, what we've been told, because the colonizer wrote our history for us. So we don't know, we can trust them if everything is 100%. We've been told Columbus, which was a melanin man that was seeking wealth, that were like a CIA from the modern England to travel all over the world to explore, looking where they can be escaped from England, looking for better life. End up in the part of Haiti Island, which is what, as you know, Dominican Republic. He even called in the land Hispaniola. But Haiti was conquering on the multiple race, on the multiple ethnic group. As you know, Britain, you know, United States, French, Italy, Spain, the Greek, all of the above. It wasn't the people that look like us. It was people that have a different ethnic group that travel to that land by boat to take over, to steal, to destroy, to kill, to rape, to murder or priests, or high priests, or indigenous priests, or shaman, indigenous men and women, or children. That's what they were there for. We welcome them. Some of the picture shows in history, we welcome them. Our ancestor was giving them gold, welcome them. They seeing them. They have 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head, and a body that kind of look like them. They welcome them. They think they were like a form of being that looking for life, a form of being that wanna enjoy life in our planet. So sadly, that's not what the colonizers were there for. They were there to conquer. They brought a curse with them that, as you know, created by the modern Roman Empire. The ancient woman, that was our ancestors. It has nothing to do with the modern colonizer woman cross church. You see what's going on over 2,000 years ago. Has nothing to do with our ancient England or ancient Britain or ancient Rome or ancient Alkebulan ancestor or ancient Kemet, as you know today, Egypt, our ancient Utopia, many names. Anytime a kingdom was conquered, so there were other name was given by the pharaohs. So we welcome them, just like, you know, the purchase of Louisiana that was given to Jefferson or United States President for nothing by Napoleon. That was our ancestor land. That's our ancestor that just like, you know, they came, they trade, they pretended they were trade with our ancestors here, the Moorish ancestor here in the United States, which was L'Amérique, the total island, which was all over the world. Just like, you know, they are brought here looking for survival. As you know, Germany, England, the modern Roman Catholic that came here to survive. As you heard about King James, the 1611 Bible, all of these are made up. It has nothing to do with the original King James. It has nothing to do with the original people that were in the land, that connect with nature, that connect with the water, the air, the fire, the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, the tree, the plant, the animals, the forests, everything that you know that has nothing to do with it. That was a group of criminals that seeking this physical land that our ancestors give up the angelic body to grasp it, a physical form of flesh, blood, air, to create a planet for us, which is the planetary Earth, a place that we all have to come in we all have to come to learn. Our planet Earth is a university, as I can tell you in a modern language, in the English patois. It's a university that we all here to learn. We all here to educate. And that's the only planet. We have free choice. We can make a choice. That's the only planet. When we volunteer to come here, we volunteer the parents we're going to be born to, the family we choose. Some of us coming here to help Mother Gaia to bring light to this planet. Even though some of us, as soon as we came out to the birth canal, we forgot what we were supposed to be doing. That's why we don't remember our past life. We don't remember our previous experience here on the earth. Some of us were shamans, some of us are high, in the modern language we say high priest, high priestess, and goddess and god. These are a modern language. I like to say the creator or creator or spirituality work, because the goddess, the gods is to lineage, is to mankind language talking, and we know what they did with that word God and goddess with the conquering of the church. they create over 2,000 years ago to conquering the world for the political benefits, to conquer the world for raping women, raping young men, young boy, raping even the animal. So we all know what's going on. Not all of us, because many of us are sleeping, but I know what's going on. I'm just saying, for those of you that don't know, for those of you that don't have no idea what's going on in this planet, I'm just giving you a little bit of tips, giving you a little bit of education, how our planet become exist, how our planet become a chaos by the same colonizer that claim to be a patriarchy before they take over a body as a flesh, blood and air and bones and water. So they are already conquering from the spiritual realm how they want to be in control. The men, no disrespect to you men, you men, the male, you did a lot of damage to this earth. You did a lot of damage to Mother Earth, to Mother Gaia, a powerful woman. Don't talk. Yemanja. Every powerful woman that know who they are, that conquer with nature. You did a lot of crime to this land, and you do that all over the world. It's not like in the past, and you continue doing it to our planet. Our planet is moving up to a higher dimension. It's been moving up. Our Mother Gaia move up. A lot of people say, a lot of spiritual people channel and say to the 5th dimension. So, we know we're in a 3D lineage. Many of you going to be still living in a 3D lineage. But a lot of us, it's not going to be too many of us. A percentage of us going to be in the 5th dimension. Even if we can see us in the same body here with you, consciously, we're not the same people anymore in this planet. Just to let you know. I guess I give you guys enough little bit of our planet, what's been going on, what's continue going on. It is worldwide. Our children is hurting all over the planet. Our children been conquering for body organs. Our children been raped by growing adults. Our land is disgraced by these criminals that live in our planet. We're not here to judge them, but we're telling them they must stop. I'm bringing a formal complaint to my mother, Gaia, to my father, the son, Aristide, for what's been going on in our planet. Our mother Gaia, our grandmother, our mother Ezili, Grand Ezili, and our spiritual law, energy, female, vibration, Patreon, and the voodoo culture, we call her Ezili, Grand Ezili, Mama, Mother, Grandmother Ezili has multiple names. I came today to bring the complaint to you, Yemanja, the mother of all, the mother of every children that been hurt in this planet, and the Ifa culture, we call it Yemanja. She is responsible for the seawater. Oshun also, we bring in the complaint to you. Metagway and of voodoo culture, we bring the complaint to you. La Sirene and of voodoo culture, we bring the complaint to you for what's going on in our land, for what's going on in our nature, in our water, or seawater. or forests or animals, everything, we will get the complaint to you today on Saturday, June 11, 2022, that carry a powerful energy excuse me, for change in our planet. I'm bringing it, the complaint to you for our children, our planet, especially in Haiti. And Haiti, Boya, Kiske, our children being conquered, our children being selling for body part all over the world, or women being raped by young men, or young male being raped by young men that control the land with powerful, deadly weapons that been given to them by the political party, Asian, national, and international. We call them Asian because they look like me. They speak Creole. They speak French. They also eat the same food we eat. They also act the way we act in the physical body. So that's the only way we know they were Asian. But that doesn't mean they look like us. Same hair texture, same background, language speaking, same type of culture eating. And some of them even claim to be spirituality by taking advantage of our voodoo, this means light of voodoo culture, for their advantage to using that energy to hurting the people, the woman, the child, even children not skip in Haiti by kidnapping by these young men that harmful, dangerously harmful in Haiti. Kidnap little boy, little girl, elder, middle-aged women and men. Nobody, those that claim to be a spiritual people, the pastors, the priests, the businessmen, and they're doing it to the people that look like them. They're not hurting other people that giving the weapon to them. As we know, we have the people that in the government of Haiti that harmful these young men. Instead of give them a book, instead of create education for them, instead of create choice school for them, they can educate themselves to be better, to create a better life for themselves. They choose to give them weapons. They choose to arm them so they can continue control the political power as a dictator in the land of Haiti, and by supporting by the support of the international government such as United States, Canada, France, Dominican Republic, and a core group that in Haiti, all of been supporting a CIA of embassy that in Haiti, controlled by a woman called Lalim. Before we have Susan, now is Lalim, including the embassy of most of the Latin American that in Haiti. Haiti has the biggest embassy in the world in Haiti, comparing to every other country in this planet. And all that create by design, all that create, they can conquering or people back home, or wealth, or land, or resources to what to their country for money, including our children. Bali organ can be packed easily, skip to Dominican Republic, and travel to Israel or travel all over the world. This is the complaint to you, Mother Gaia, for what's going on for a group of ethnic, millions of millions. Us here all over the world, we are about 5 million people that not live in the land of Haiti, that left Haiti because of insecurity. Some of us moved here to the state to live with our family. Some of us moved here out of Haiti to better education. That doesn't mean the United States education is better, but we moved here enable for us at least we can we have the resources, so we can, if we choose to go to school online now we can, or if we want to be in campus, at least we don't have to missing days of school because of burning building, because of shooting in the street, or because of the instructor not coming to teach the class because he's not getting paid, or something happened to him. They in the street rally for whatever the administrator is doing wrong to them. So that's the only thing. Most of us that came here to raise our family, at least they can have a little bit of peace. That doesn't mean it's safety here in the United States. The United States is not safe neither, but it's a little bit better comparing to overseas, comparing to Haiti. The Haiti we used to know when our ancestor was living there in peace century ago is not the same Haiti. Even when I was in Haiti in the 90s, Haiti was much better in a much environment to be working with, to be in the city, to go anywhere you like to be travel. So the colonizer wasn't destroyed as it is today in 2022. Okay, this is just an open conversation that I kind of give you guys a little bit of detail what's going on with my complaint. What am I going to be complaining to Mother Gaia, a former complaining for every colonizer that in the world that destroying our motherland, that's destroying Haiti, that's destroying a people that miseducated, because Asian people don't have a proper education. They don't even know the history of the found father, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. When I say found father, it's not a found father or independent father or humanitarian worldwide father with our ancestors or other warriors. I don't want to miss in the name. It's all of them, including children, that make that independence happen when we were overcome French, Britain, United States, Canada, England, Italy, Spain, all of them. But they're all modern colonizer want a piece of Haiti, want a piece of that land, because that land was provide sugar, was provide tobacco, was provide salt, was provide everything you can possibly need for Europe to feed themselves, for Europe to provide for themselves. That was this land now you call Dominican Republic, Haiti, that divided also by the colonizer not too long ago. So this is where we are. But I think I'm going to be stop and continue the main message for you guys today. The main message I have, the main complaint today, Mother Gaia, is for Aristide, a ex-priest of Catholic priest, a ex-president twice in Haiti, Boyakiskea, that was elected by a low consciousness people, a people that live in a low poverty community in Haiti, because it was the man that was preaching in the church. It was the man that was involved with the Vanicans. It was a man that was involved with the Catholic Satanist religions group. So we all know what I mean by now. We all know who the Roman Catholic Church is. We all know how they become powerful in the government, how they become powerful all over the world, how they become powerful all over our women, our children, all over our land, all over everything, including the Freemason. They control it also, that control that a government of the United States. For some of you guys who don't know, the United States is a Freemason government that was created by our ancestor. Our ancestors create all these groups, all these religions group for the benefits. That's not what our Creator has for us. We didn't have religion. We didn't create religion. All of these created to conquering each other, to conquering one another. Those that have more power, those that choose to be an ethnic group, just like United States, those that choose to be the white supremacy, those that choose to be I'm better than you, guess what? They're the one who benefits most in that religions group, either the Catholic, the Protestant, the Freemason, the Judaist religion, the Kabbalist religion. They're the one who benefits most from it all over the world. Okay? So, after United States choose to be not to deal with Duvalier, everybody knows, some people knows by Papa Doc. They choose to not to deal with Duvalier anymore, just like they did with Fidel Castro, with Saddam Hussein, with Gaddafi, and with many of other political group that was in Al-Kabulan, now you call Africa. That's not the name for the land. We know how they went down. If they not been killed, they will be executed. If they not be executed, they will be